Good morning, Milan. How you doing, mate? Hope you are well. I have no idea what you would be doing right now. We're in a weird kind of colour. I should have tested that. I can fix that. We've had 7 people watch so far. That's pretty interesting. Danny Black, yeah, I'm on time today, but we've got a purple tinge going on. Don't mind a purple tinge sometimes, but let's fix that up. Still purple. Hold on a second. Takes a little finger. We're back. We're back. Good morning, Danny Black. Good morning, Milan. Check 2000. Hope you both are doing very well. Milan, what are you doing with your business? I'm just... you like that colour, do you? Oh, I don't mind that colour, but... just looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Danny Black is back, by the way, too. He's done his first live stream, or 2, I think, now. And, God, it was good. I watched the first 15 minutes, or as much as I could, until the wife cracked it and made me watch Bachelor in Paradise. But Bachelor in Paradise wasn't too bad. I think it's on, again, on Sunday. I've got to start this bike route too, don't I? Where are we? Let's get this moving. It is a Friday. I'm probably going to get flagged for that music. I might turn it down just a little bit. There we go. That's a bit better. Still close, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that, Milan. Let's get into the ride. Bingo. So, we're in Paris today. I'm not quite back yet. That was a fluke. Oh, you're back. Danny's back. Danny's Black is back. Still closed. So, I just don't understand how we're meant to survive all this, especially with Milan. Likely that you're not boarding at home, I'm guessing, like you have in the past. You know, looking after pets of maybe some of those nurses, doctors, etc., that are doing it tough right now. Just don't get. I've seen so many bad things. I've heard so many things. I put up on my Facebook, Jay Boston Facebook group last night, this really good ABC 7:30 Report documentary. It's only for 5 minutes. Go check it out after this. Just showing you how much pressure nurses and doctors at the Royal Melbourne Hospital are under, and how they're working so much overtime, and they're getting rashes on their face from all the masks and putting themselves in harm's way every day trying to help people. And it's just phenomenal. Scotty Davies, yeah. I've watched the first 5 minutes again until the missus cracked it. I shouldn't be working at night, blah, 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 blah. But it's alright. I will watch it today while I'm doing sketches for storyboards for a council today. That's what I'm doing. And I've got a meeting with them, and I'm also doing some designs for a new investment company website and a new brand. So, busy day today for me. So Scott, yeah, the Evolve, I can't remember what you called it now. It was a very good, catchy, interesting title. It was like Evolve Exposed for their customer support, along those lines. I will go and watch that straight after this. So hopefully that went well for you, mate. But yeah, there's a lot of people struggling right now to make things meet. Hopefully as well, Milan, you're on the JobKeeper. It's not much. It's getting worse. I think they're reducing the amount from, what was it, 1,500 to 1,200. So, yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. And hopefully it doesn't last the 6 weeks. Hopefully we see something to be happy to go into the weekend about today. Hopefully some lower new case numbers would be nice, wouldn't it? I think it was around the high 400s yesterday. And I thought I'd talk about this. This here, don't know if it's going to be in focus, but this here is the Permitted Workers Permit from the Victorian State Government. And this document, if you are an essential worker, must be filled out by your employer, for the employee. So places that are essential, such as doctor clinics, supermarkets, bakeries, hospitals, that kind of thing. Even grocery stores, like little grocery stores, we found that they're essential They're one of our clients. We made sure that they were being looked after during this, but they didn't need to be looked after because they are considered a grocery store, a vitamin store. So that was cool. But what it asked for, I just want to go through what this is, and this is why I'm not going to work. I don't consider myself an essential worker to what's going on. Yeah, Danny, go and check out Scott Davies' reviews and his e-skate stuff. By the way, Scotty, Danny has a scooter, a very nice scooter. So he's part of the Personal Electric Vehicle Squad. PEV? Yeah. Anywho, so company needs to fill it out. The permitted industry and activity, trading name, company address, company name, and ABN. Then the employee's full name, date of birth, your residential address, and permitted role for the on-site work. What are they doing that is permitted? So it goes into quite a fair amount of detail. 2 scooters, that's right, you bought one off me, the Kick Scooter E2, I think it was. I'm still not getting notifications from your abandoned channel or your eBoard channels that I've tried to unsubscribe in and resub. It's only happened since the new. Oh, yeah, something's going on there. Yeah, my channel has. Good morning, by the way, Mr. Exchange. My channel has plateaued in terms of subscribers. Viewership's still about the same. So I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, it's the least of our worries at the moment. Employee work locations on there. And then you have to sign it, both the employer and the employee. Now, by signing this permit, the employer confirms compliance with the Permitted Worker Permit Scheme directions. It's a test that the workplace is compliant, test that the employer is a permitted employer engaged in providing a permitted service. Attest the information provided on this permit is a true representation relating to a current employee and their employment details. Acknowledges the nominated representatives may be contacted if deemed necessary to confirm these details, and acknowledges the information provided, blah blah blah, is true and correct. Presenting false, misleading or fraudulent information may incur penalties. Now, those penalties are high. Now, for the employer, it is $90,000 if, for whatever reason, whoever pulls you over in the car or stops you in the street, because you need to carry this on you at all times, feels that it's otherwise permissible. So that is why I'm home. It's not worth the risk, is it? I know my motto on my other channel is take risk, reap rewards, but come on, you've got to have an assessment of that risk. Like, I'm not going to jump off a cliff without a bungee rope, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to put my whole life, my family, my friends, everyone in jeopardy because I just want to work from the office. Like, it's a bit stupid. So I think have a really good think about whether or not you should be out in your car, whether or not you should be moving around the council and the states and all that. Now, from the employee point of view, test that your name, work hours, place of work, etc. are accurate, that the nominated representatives may be contacted, understands the wording in this permitted work permit relating to diagnosed persons and close contacts, and agrees to not attend the work premises if either of these terms apply to the employee's circumstances. Understands that if they develop symptoms or potential symptoms of COVID-19, they are not to attend or remain at the work premises and must immediately notify their employer. Now, that sounds pretty basic, right? But we have to put these stupid terms in for stupid people who are not complying. And I've even seen and know for a fact that some of the people that are working right now, friends, clients, family members, all that kind of stuff, shouldn't be working. And I keep telling them, just stay home. What's the problem? I keep sending them that video from last night. This shouldn't have to happen. These permits. People should just stay at home. And if you are an essential worker, there's about 10 different reasons why you should be. Go about your job. But that's the world we live in. So yeah, now for an employee, if they get caught, it's liable for them personally is about the $10,000 mark. So it's crazy. Now, if you don't need one of those to exercise in your local area, or you don't need one to go shopping for an hour. You only get an hour out, by the way, to go shopping and 1 hour to exercise. This is what Melbourne is like. Melbourne and Mickleham areas are on stage 4, the rest of the state stage 3. Stage 3 is a bit better. You can go out. Doesn't matter where you are, what you do, but it is advised to stay in your local area. I hope we get through this really. Like, I've heard some reports that we're not at the tip yet. The tip they expect is going to be a daily case of about 1,100. So it's bonkers what's going on, and we just need some good news. We need to get those numbers down to single digit daily numbers. Then I'll be happy. Then I'll be hopefully able to get out and do some reviews. And I've got 2 boards here I can't review. I'm a bit nervous to go out. I mean, you could consider it exercise. You could consider it walking or traveling to the shops or something, maybe, but you just don't know. Now, if you are one of those people that gets caught maybe being outside for too long, or you've gone to the shops twice in one day, those kind of things, then that's a $50,000 fine. They're not mucking around. And I really appreciate what the government's doing to try and get rid of this virus, but you do have all these people that think they're above the law, that the law doesn't matter, that's not passed in legislation and all this other stuff, right? But just have some common sense and do the right thing, stay home, and then we can get back to normal once it's all over. I'm so frustrated. All right, I can see Danny, maybe the click the bell mystery. I've noticed too, I subscribe to everything Apple Pro. It keeps us up to date with steep. I thought that you were talking about the incline. What's my heart rate? 122. Let's increase it. Oh yeah, feel the burn. Forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, clicking the bell. I subscribe to everything Apple Pro, and I noticed I wasn't getting any videos from him, and mysteriously I was unsubscribed. I'd stopped pressing that bell notification, and all these channels that I normally subscribe to, I don't get their notifications either, so this must be a glitch in the matrix or something. Well, it took me ages to get to that point. So many options, but the support was one of the main reasons, plus the quality also. Which one are you talking about? I have tried that and still get notification. I have only one notification yesterday. Damn. Well, the good thing is I'm on here same time every day but Sunday. So click in. Hopefully you've got your coffee ready or you're on a bike. Danny, whereabouts are you? Are you on a bike at the moment? Are you on your way? Who knows? Oh man, I've got so much on my mind today. I had a really good night's sleep. Had a cider, which I don't normally like to drink, last night with the wife. She was drinking them. She had one, I had one. We're just like, it's Thursday night, kids are down, the house is quiet, no one's on the roads. Let's just have a cheeky drink, which we did, and it was good. It was nice, and then we just eased into bed, fell asleep really quick, and then it was 6:30 once one of the kids woke up, and time to start the day. Where are we up to? We're at about 18 minutes, are we? Maybe even not that. You are on the bike at the gym now. Sweet, Danny. Good stuff. Woo. If anybody does want to join in, next week we're going to start opening up this stream to have more people live at the same time, not just me. It might not involve bike riding, like this virtual bike riding through Paris. It might actually be a bunch of us talking away on topics while we're panting it out. What am I at now? 129. Good. I've put on the pressure on this and it seems to be working. Let's have a look at where we are. I love that, I know it sounds bad, but I love that kind of police noise from Paris. You really know you're in Paris when you hear that. There it is. There's the police car. 2 of them. Ooh. There's one place I don't think I'll be going soon, just because we're not allowed out of the country. I like everything Apple Pro, but so many mid-roll ads. Really? I had no idea, because I use YouTube Premium, got sick of the ads, and I use YouTube Music. Love YouTube Music. I actually enjoy it better than Spotify. Easier to get to. They've got everything on there. Sometimes, like with Spotify, you'll find some artists aren't on there, or they've declined to be on there. They just don't want to be on there. But YouTube Music seems to have everything. And they pick up, they create playlists for you, and Like there's a playlist for my kids, there's a playlist for me on the same account. I don't know how they do it, but they kind of figure out maybe the location of where the kids listen or where I listen to different types of music. So for instance, when I'm at work, it's all this like chilled music, Rufus Du Sol, what else do I listen to? That kind of stuff anyway. And then at home, it's the old school stuff that my son loves, like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Daft Punk. He's got a pretty wide selection of music, and man, it's good to go back down memory lane. I used to dance to that kind of stuff in the disco. Man, why add every minute? I had no idea. Maybe that's why people are starting to jump off, or maybe why YouTube starts to unsubscribe. I don't know. YouTube's a mess. It's a big old mess. I put my first video up on Storyfire 2 days ago. I got approval of that like a month ago, but it takes like 2 weeks for the approval to become possible for you to upload videos. And within minutes, I had all these likes coming through, all really positive, lots of watching. I haven't checked my sub count there in the last 3 or 4 days, but I'll jump in and have a look soon. And the people that are on there, it's interesting. There's a guy that I've been speaking to on Instagram. He's got a skateboard, but it's not primarily what he does. He's got like 70,000 subscribers now on Storyfire. He was one of the main guys that started it up, not in the business, but he's doing really well. My experience with Storyfire, Danny's just asking, have a chat about that. It's an up-and-coming up-and-coming video content platform. They don't stream at all yet. But I did find that the basics are there. You can't schedule a post to go up at a particular time. You just upload it. You can see that it's doing its processing thing like YouTube. And then it says, do you want to go live? You hit go live. You can't schedule it. There's no Premiere. There's none of this stuff that YouTube over 10, 15 maybe years has perfected in a way. But it's not bad. I like the fact that you can actually, with Storyfire, prohibit people from watching unless they pay a certain amount of blazes, which is kind of like a currency. It's like a virtual currency. You can pay like $2 for 200 blaze points or whatever they call it. So you might say, hey, if you want to watch this, it's going to cost you 1 blaze point. It's like 0.009 cents to watch. And people do it. And the way that you get blaze points is by watching other people's channels, by liking things, by uploading content. So it's kind of an interesting way to keep you on the platform, to make you watch content so that you can benefit from it by being able to, well, not only you, but other people can use that blaze points to watch maybe content that you put behind a certain amount of blaze points firewall. NSYNC Your Playlist, Scott Davies. I've seen so much of that Bye 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 song because he loves watching that before he goes to bed. I reckon like 100 times. And the old way of dancing and stuff in there is pretty crazy. But yeah, so Storyfire so far, you can post like ideas and stories, obviously, like notes. You can upload photos, which is like an activity feed, and you can upload videos. So far it seems pretty positive. Even, what's his name? Keemstar? Yeah, he's in there. He's got like 3,000 subscribers. He's trying to get everybody from YouTube across onto the platform. I think as well it's probably going to be a little bit more lucrative in terms of monetization than YouTube. And I'm not quite sure how they go about copyright and all that stuff yet. It might be similar to DLive where it's not really their game yet to make sure copyright has been enforced properly. I'll find that out. That could be quite interesting too. So spend some time on new platforms and they just go away or never pick up steam. I think from my experience, it seems like Storyfire's got the right people on it. What are we up to? 22. They've got the right people on it. I'm going to increase the intensity. My heart pressure's down to 123. Or heartbeat. Yeah, that's better. They've got the right people that are backing it. There's a lot of people talking about it. They're hardly advertising anywhere. But I think some of the major YouTubers like Keemstar, who's got like 6 million followers on YouTube, could have the potential to bring them across. And from me, I'm just putting up the content that I normally put up on YouTube, on Storyfire, 24 hours earlier to see if some of those people on YouTube want to come across and if it's worth their while to get the content a day earlier. So I'm just about to launch tonight's video that's normally on YouTube at 10 o'clock. That'll go up at about 10 o'clock this morning, so 12-hour difference for this one anyway. And that one is all about Dope Grip. So had a good chat with the two guys behind Dope Grip. Goes for about 30 minutes. Really interesting. They'd been in chats with Fabian from Onsra Boards and why they decided against working together. Yeah, just love that startup mentality, the business structure, how they did it. It started in their basement. They were looking for grip tape themselves that was better than what was out there, and just showing that entrepreneurship. It was very inspiring. Wow, yeah, I'm feeling good today. We've had 8 people watch so far. We've got 3 viewers at the moment. Again, thank you very much for everybody, you 3 of you really, that are watching. 9.5 minutes average watch time. That really, I think, should be assigned to YouTube to say, hey, the people who are watching a lot. It must be engaging. Let's get it recommended. That'd be really cool. And that's what I think Storyfire is doing well, that everyone's on the same playing field. You get notifications if you've liked a video. Hey, Jay, upload another video, or Keemstar or whoever else is on there. There's some pretty big players on there now, so I think it's going to be all right, so long as those players keep uploading content onto it. I did notice as well at Keemstar, because I'm interested to see how he transitions people across. In the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks, right at the end of each video, he was like, I'm now on Storyfire, head across, it's really cool, blah, blah, blah. His last couple of videos haven't said that. So maybe he's calling it quits on the platform too. It might not be working for him. Yeah, Scotty, it's called Storyfire. Storyfire. Whew. I think your sub count should be higher than what it says. Yeah, I'm at a point now where I just like creating content. And Ronnie Sarmiento, who was on the live stream probably 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, he was just, I don't even watch my sub count. I watch the comments. I watch how people think. I look at the ratings. I see the likes versus dislikes. That's what's interesting to me, because that in turn translates to subscribers. And he had no idea that that he was at 60,000. I looked at his sub count like a week ago, and he was at like 61.5. So he's just cruising along. I thought that was quite cool. Like, don't let that subscriber count, which is what everybody concentrates on, don't be the thing that you concentrate on. Concentrate on making good content, keeping to a schedule, being professional, work on your audio and your video quality, make a good community around you that supports you, and support everybody else. I think that's really important for me anyway, hopefully for everybody else. And that's why, Danny and Scott, I really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you get something out of this. And Scotty, hopefully not this week, next week, we'll have you on the live stream once all your work commitments have died down a little bit. Not Scotty Mew, I know. It's Ronnie Sarmiento. He's got 62,000 now. So he's doing really well. He does electric skateboard reviews, mostly the Asian-based reviews. He's based in Washington, D.C. So yeah, I'm feeling good. 126, it's up. Oh, I'm gonna increase this. How long have we got? 26, okay. Woo! Let's get it pumping. Try and get my rotes. 130 rotations, that was not anything weirder than that. So yeah, weekend is going to be not much, hopefully. I have a very busy day. We've been very lucky with our work. We've got plenty of work on at the moment, to a point where our clients are actually asking if they can pay more to get it done faster, and we can't do that because our team are already obviously under stress from working from home and looking after kids and all that stuff. They need their time off during the nights and weekends. So it's a good position to be in. It's a bit stressful as well, trying to keep everybody happy and keep everybody's businesses pumping. But it's that's what it is. And I'm sure we get a lot of heat from some of the bigger businesses that are out there. But everybody just has to chill, understand the situation that we're in. Unprecedented. We'll get there. Just might take a little bit longer than what you'd like. I've noticed so many creators have flattened out. Yeah, I think it might even be to do with this COVID stuff. Maybe everyone's just not subbing or has the time to watch content, or don't know. I hope it's not anywhere near my worries right now. I'm just doing content because it keeps me sane, keeps to a schedule, and I think that's so important for people to, if you are a single mother or father with 3 kids, trying to put them through school from home, trying to put food on the table, trying to work, trying to have your own time to do your own thing and keep your sanity, that's got to be tough. And I really feel for those people, and hope we're going to get through this so that they can get the support they need. It's full on. There are no more surges unless you have a video pop. Yeah, totally. Like, there's no consistency with YouTube from what I've seen with everybody. Everyone's probably singing the same song. Oh no, we got plenty of time. Cool. But yeah, seeing what happened in Beirut and seeing the aftermath of that, and for instance the chemical, which is pretty much a garden fertilizer, which was what exploded, like 6,500 tons of it sitting on that pier, is what caused that massive mushroom cloud. And then our Australian government's like, oh, have we got anything like that? Yeah, we do. We got 30,000 ton of it sitting in Sydney, in Newcastle or something. Go and spread that out over the grass or something. Like, we don't want that to happen. And you know, if any of these terrorists or whatever get caught up on that and start to go, oh, that's a good idea, then we don't want that to happen at all. So they should be really making that an essential service, employ a whole bunch of people to go and move that stuff before it becomes a massive issue. It's cold in here. So yeah, this is my working space from now on for the next 6 weeks. I've got myself set up pretty well. I've got new screens, cameras, and like fruit bowl, mineral water, all the usual stuff. Was it an accident, Danny? It's hard to say. Don't know. We have to wait. I'm sure there'll be an inquiry. I'm sure there'll be an investigation. I'm sure they'll have CCTV footage. Hopefully that was going back to a central server, not sitting on premises, because that would have blown up with the rest of the buildings around it. I hope not. I wouldn't think so, but there's a lot of bad stuff, a lot of religious issues, lots of tense kind of war stuff going on over there. I'd hope to think not, during everything else that's going on. The office fruit bowl, it's 2 bananas over there at the moment. I'll definitely be having those straight after this. Time is up. I'll be here tomorrow, same time. Oh, look, there's the Louvre. Beautiful. Just stay here for a second. And I've skateboarded around that, by the way, on a Cali XL50. And no one stopped us. There was police everywhere, and see those fencing there? I actually rode it through that with one of my friends from the UK. And we were going pretty fast around. There was a lot of people around, and everyone was like, hey, and having a good time. They saw that we weren't doing anything stupid. Oh, it's cut. That's the outside the Louvre now. On the other side. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you are new to this, subscribe. 12.5 minutes watch time. Really appreciate that, guys. And what's your sub count on Storyfire? Not sure. Let me have a quick look. Quick. Storyfire. Oops. So you can see Storyfire. Profile. I've got 105 lasers, points, 55 subscribers. So it's gone up like 30 subs since I posted that video, which is actually pretty good. So if you haven't already, just go and enroll yourself to be able to upload content if you are a creator. You never know what it will do for you. I'm just trying to get in so I can end this stream. Alright, it's working. Again, thanks guys. We are up 2 subscribers from 2 days on here. Exercise reading closed. We've done our 30 minutes. And we'll see you tomorrow. I should be a little bit less stressed on the weekend. Catch you guys. See you soon.
Bye.